Hi, it's another Thirsty Thursday, and you're watching the Drunken Pianist, and today we're going to make yet another fun drink. So up until now, we have been making single drinks, but today we're going to make a pitcher of sangria. I thought that'd be a really fun drink to make today. So a little history on sangria. In 1964 World's Fair, it was introduced to the United States, as the Spanish world actually served it to the visitors and the guests that came around, and history was made, and we've been drinking it ever since. The word sangria means blood. And that's where, it gets its name, the red wine, sangria, and it's basically mixing wine with fruit. And it's quite tasty. So the first thing we need to do, we'll go through the ingredients list. So you're going to need a bottle of wine. I'm doing white wine in this sangria. You don't want to use an expensive wine. This is a mixture where we're going to be using juice, we're going to be using fruit. You don't need to get a really expensive bottle of wine. Other things you're going to need. You're going to need cranberry juice cocktail. That's where we're going to get the blood look from. And you're going to need triple sec. Not triple sec, but orange liqueur, whatever you want. Triple sec is just a more inexpensive one. You're also going to need 2 oranges, 2 apples, a few sprigs of rosemary, and cranberries. And that is how we were going to make the cranberry apple sangria. I almost forgot what I was making. So the first thing we're going to do, we're going to cut up all of our fruits, because I like to add all the fruit to the pitcher ahead of time, only because trying to cut fruit into a pitcher full of liquid is going to make a mess and get splashed everywhere. So let's rock on that. So we're back. All right, so first thing we're going to start with is our pitcher. You can use a pitcher. I have found this oversized mason jar with a spout on it. This is really cool for serving at parties. Makes it a lot easier because you just squirt it right into your glass. So we're going to use that. Ooh, I'm going to put that aside. First thing we're going to do is going to drop everything in. So we have 2 cut up oranges. Did I have a little bit of trouble cutting? Well, no, we just do that. We're going to do 2 cut up apples. And hopefully we have room for the booze after. 1 cup of cranberry. Could be frozen, could be fresh. It doesn't make any difference. Don't get dried ones. They won't work properly. And we're also, surprisingly enough, going to use 3 sprigs of rosemary. The rosemary has a nice piney, kind of woody smell. Almost smells like Christmas, to be honest with you. And it's just going to add a nice aroma and flavor to the drink. It's not going to be too overpowering because we're not cooking it at all. We're just adding it to a cold mixture. So it's just barely, and it makes it look nice too, more than anything. So, one thing I forgot to mention in the beginning, we need a 1/2 cup of simple syrup. Now, you can buy simple syrup at the store, or you can simply mix sugar and water. And I actually made this yesterday, and I put cranberries in it. So it kind of soaked into it and I have a nice cranberry simple syrup. I'm going to start right off with that. That thing right in there. Then, we're going to have white wine. Like I said, you can use whatever white wine you want. This, you're going to use a 750 milliliter bottle, which is a slightly smaller bottle. This is a big one. It was on sale. That's why I bought it. We're just not going to use the whole thing. Let me slow down. One for you, one for me. I don't really know white wine that much. Interesting. So, we have our cranberry juice cocktail, 32 ounces. This is a 64, this is a big one, so we're going to use half of this. Open your fats, like I said. And this is a drink that you need to make ahead of time because this really needs to be chilled for at least an hour. I suggest 2 hours. More so the juices and the flavors and the fruit and the rosemary can really soak into everything. Otherwise, you won't taste them at all. We got to eat a 1/2 cup of triple sec, which we are going to measure because I don't want to guess. Triple sec is, or any orange flavored liqueur. It's a little level, usually about 20 or 30% alcohol. It's more for flavor and sweetness. God, I can't even work a cap. I put that right in there. And that basically is all you need. So all we need to do now, we're going to mix it up a little bit, and then we're going to put this in the fridge for about 2 hours. And that's going, like I said, allow everything to penetrate the fruits and really add nice flavor to everything, and then you're ready to serve it.
2 hours later.
And we're back. Okay, so we let our drink chill for a good 2 hours. All the flavors really should have mixed in. It tasted delicious. So when you're serving this, depending on how you do it, the first thing you really want to do, you got to take a little bit of the fruit, put it in the glass. You don't want to do too much because you want to leave some of it in there, but a couple cranberries. If I can find it without sticking my fingers in it. Do an orange. Then, pour right in there. There we go. And that is our cranberry apple sangria. Oh, it's very good. Oh, the rosemary adds a nice flavor. It's a little piney, almost tastes like Christmas, but it's not overpowering because we didn't cook it in there. So you can just barely, you can smell it a little bit, and you can just barely taste it. It's a really nice touch. All right, everyone, here we are. I've got my cran apple sangria. Hopefully you have yours, because it's very delicious. And I don't really feel like singing anything today, so I'm just going to play a little bit of blues. So let's just kick it off. video, subscribe to my channel, keep up with my future content, and have a happy Thursday.